Hi there, Sage from Double, and today we're going to be covering some file review basics. If you find this video helpful, leave a like and subscribe to our channel. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section below or reach out to us using the purple widget in the bottom right corner of your Double account. And lastly, check out the description of this video for helpful links and resources related to today's topic. Let's double down. In our last video, we covered the first two stages of your month-end review in the close page, coding transactions out of the bank feed and reconciling your accounts. Those steps and anything else you do to prep for your month-end close are tracked in the first two closing tasks sections on your client's close page, the pre-close and the account reconciliation sections. Now, it's time to kick off the rest of your month-end review process, and the next three sections of the close page, transaction review, the pay entity review, and their final review, allow you to do just that. They're filled with reports designed to help you catch issues in your client's files before delivering their financials. Now, quick note that Double is bidirectionally synced with QBO and Xero, which means that every time you open up a close page for a client, Double is pulling in fresh data directly from the ledger for you to review. It also means that any changes you make to transactions in Double will automatically sync back to QBO or Xero and vice versa. Quick reminder that each Double close page can access up to 12 months of ledger data, and that 12-month scope gives you the context you need to make better decisions when reviewing and coding transactions, especially if you're doing full year cleanups or preparing year-end financials. Also, any transactions still sitting in the bank feed can't be accessed in these transaction review reports. So you'll want to make sure that those are coded into the ledger first so you can reconcile and then review them here. This is something you'll either do in QBO or Xero or by leveraging our new AI Bank Feeds feature, which you can learn more about in the description below. Each report in Double is designed to flag a specific set of transactions that need your attention. For example, the Transactions Without Payees report shows all transactions that are missing a vendor or payee. And your goal is to get the number of open transactions down to zero. Over time, as you tailor these reports to your preferences, the number of transactions you need to review each month should go down. So here you can see that I have some open transactions to review. And if you want to edit the range of time you're reviewing, select the drop-down right here. Now, how do we work through these? You have three options: fix it, accept it, or exclude it. Fixing the transaction means you're clicking into the cell blocks below and making an update. In this case, I'd click into a cell block within the vendor column and update the vendor like this. The change instantly syncs to QBO or Xero, and when I rerun the report, the transaction disappears from the list because it's no longer missing a vendor. If you do not want to add a vendor, you can always accept the transaction by clicking the thumbs up icon on the right-hand side. This will move it to your reviewed folder. Now, reviewed transactions won't show up in next month's version of this report because you're basically telling Double, thanks for flagging this, but no thank you. I've reviewed it and I'm accepting the transaction as is. However, the transaction may still show up in another report. For instance, if the transaction was missing a vendor and it was coded as uncategorized, you'd also see it in our uncategorized transactions report too. Now, let's say, for example, this report is filled with credit card payments, transfers, or deposits, and you prefer to filter those out. Rather than accepting them each month, we can exclude those transactions from this report entirely by clicking on the Exclude List button in the top right corner of the report. You can exclude by transaction type, description, category, and more. And any exclusion rules you create for this client in this report will roll forward month over month, saving you a ton of time. You can always revisit or adjust them if you click into the preferences and change them. And exclusions are a super powerful tool that I would seriously not overlook. Before we wrap up for today, I want to call attention to two quick tips that will help you blast through these reports efficiently. The first is to utilize our text search field, and the second is bulk editing multiple transactions at once. If you have a high volume to review, I recommend changing the default display of 20 transactions to 100, as you can edit or review up to 100 transactions at once. Then, simply click into the text search box on the left-hand side for a particular keyword and select multiple line items that you'd like to edit. Alternatively, you can ignore the text search and select line items this way too. You'll notice a pop-up appears where you can make updates. You can add all the transactions to the client portal and ask questions about them, recategorize them, add a vendor, or even mark them all as reviewed. And when you're done making edits, don't forget to deselect the transactions. Bulk editing allows you to knock out dozens or even hundreds of transactions at once, saving you a ton of time and energy. And all in all, Double's file review reports are a huge lifesaver when it comes to keeping your clients' books accurate consistently month over month in a smart and efficient way. That's where we'll wrap up for today. If you found this video helpful, leave a like and subscribe to our channel. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below or reach out to us using the purple widget in the bottom right corner of your Double account. And lastly, check out the description of this video for helpful links and resources related to today's topic. See you guys in the next one.